Lashes and skincare for the Talk 365 team is provided by AP Med Spa.
Welcome back to the show. Now, I wish you guys could be here during commercial breaks.
Oh my.
Because it is always the same.
I have to get a drink because my throat gets dry. I have a cough often. Why? That's not high maintenance. I can't help that I get sick. I'm allergic to inversion. I have winter allergies.
If, you know, it would be great, Sylvia, and Sylvia's our wonderful director, if there was a product you could take, some sort of...
I took cough medicine. I took Delcium. I took Claritin D, and it just gets dry.
If there was a water you could drink from somewhere up high in the Andes Mountains that would make you feel better...
We're not going to talk about your water.
That would be... You know, basically health is all improper things that you eat and drink. Mm-hmm. And if there was a water that was so pure and so... we have fun on set because I've made up a water. Holly has these wonderful products that all are great.
They all are great. One of them is on today.
But I feel that I could come up with a water with Sylvia.
You feel that you don't need to take any vitamins or take any medicine at all. You're one of those anti-medicine people. But I'm curious. But you do love CBD. You definitely are. A fan
anything?
Of that for
no,
real.
I'm not avoiding medicine. So the Harvard Medical School published a paper in the New England Journal of Medicine. These are as good as it gets. Basically saying that you don't need a lot else if you eat a healthy diet.
If you eat healthy, which is, I mean that's true. But if you don't, like me, then then
do you want to know something really cool?
Yes.
This will change your life.
Oh no.
In France, you would be a lawbreaker.
Why?
You're not even allowed to eat in a car legally in France.
Why do we always come back to this?
To France? I just found this out last night.
I don't eat in the car.
Because you're too busy talking on the phone.
Exactly.
Okay.
How can I eat and talk? Okay, do you want a tip?
Yes.
I have some brain buster tips for you. Okay, have you ever been really bored at a party or a gathering or wanted to engage with people and just not really sure how?
Actually, no.
Well, you're an extrovert. So for you...
Not only that, but I like to talk to people.
Exactly. And we were talking about people who don't because sometimes you drag a significant other or friends to parties and they don't necessarily love it as much as you. Maybe they don't know the people. So I have been consuming a new podcast. I was excited to tell you about it. And a new chick who has a YouTube channel. And she is amazing. I love her. Her name is Vanessa. I have to make sure it's Vanessa.
By the way, okay, hold on. Hold on.
You can. Okay, fine. Vanessa Van Edwards.
These are
adorable.
the notes that Holly brings on set for the show.
For the production and some other things in there. I have arrows. They make perfect sense to me.
Call cellular company and get more minutes.
Exactly.
Car minutes. Make sure to stop and get some ding dongs. How do you even find anything?
Because I totally know. So here we go. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Okay, so she has written a couple of books, mainly on body language, like human lie detection and body language 101. So she's a human lie detector. She knows how to read like all of these little micro signs in your face that you make if you're not telling the truth. So she has these incredible tips on the whole boring epidemic and how if you are wanting to engage with someone or you're wanting to have more fun with people, some ways that you can do it. So let me find on my beautiful thing, tip number 1. So engage your brain. You are a perfect example of this. There's all kinds of studies that have to say, and one guy specifically, John Medina, who said that our brains are like hungry toddlers. They just constantly need to be fed in order for you to have fun. So if you have someone like Tripp who, to keep his attention, it's a little tough. There are ways you can do it. So one of the ways is to avoid social scripts. So the whole what do you do? How was work this week? Don't have those conversations if you really want to engage with people or start something new. She came up with 3 questions that she recommended you try at parties. Now, you have an event you're going to, is it tonight? Tomorrow night? So I'm going to tell you to try a couple of these questions, okay? So what has been the best part of your week? How about that?
Good.
For a good question. Besides work, what gets you up in the morning? How about that? What would be your answer to that one?
Coffee.
See, I like that. See, that's a joke, but it works out. That's a good example. Are you working on a passion project at the moment?
So those are good questions, but here's the most important quality in getting people's attention and making friends and doing that is to listen.
That is her number 2. Be interested to be interesting.
And the number one thing that you can do is get to your break on time, so Sylvia has no extra
And we
work.
don't even have a break. We have even more awesome tips and information coming at you from Green HoriZen CBD oil. We have Jenny and Bryce who are going to introduce you to Hempcrete. Awesome thing. Check it out.
Talk 365 Wellness Minute is brought to you by Green HoriZen with wellness team expert Jenny Carlson.
Hi, I'm Jenny Carlson, owner and founder of Green HoriZen, and we here at our shop wanted to work with local entrepreneurs, and we wanted to keep our shop as green as possible. Now, we had heard about this fancy thing going around called Hempcrete, and we wanted to try to get some here in Utah. We reached out far and wide to try and find somebody, and it was finally Bryce here at Pride in Concrete that was able to do it for us. So tell us a little bit about this hemp concrete that you've made for us.
So traditionally we use fiberglass fibers for our concrete mixes to boost up the strength and the flexibility. We talked about using the hemp fibers in it as a substitute, and it was sort of a gamble. So we got some fibers in, I made some samples, and was pretty overwhelmed with the results. The spans that we have on some of these really big countertops would be impossible without fibers, and they did the trick. They're very earth tone looking, so they mix and look really well in the concrete, where the fiberglass fibers, if you have them in your surface, they're pretty stark white. I think it's a really great thing and could potentially revolutionize the concrete world.
Yeah, hemp concrete is actually mold resistant, it is pest resistant, and it actually breathes really well, so you're not trapping all these toxic chemicals in there, and they look incredible. We are so excited to have your work here at our shop, and it's Pride in Concrete with Bryce.
Mention Talk 365 and get a free vessel sink with your next concrete vanity.